day, or maybe a day. I mean, and it's just like, you know, the same thing. If we can imagine that in the terms of our life, it's like the holiday again, isn't it?
Yes, that's true.
And so really, you know, Allah is saying there that our perception of time is completely different, and that we will only think about the dunya in terms of half a day or a day.
Yeah, you know, something beautiful about the Akhirah, Abdullah, is that on the Day of Judgment, we will grasp realities. There is no delusion, because shaitan cannot function on the Day of Judgment. So our perception of time on the Day of Judgment is the correct and exact perception. But our perception in this life could actually be affected by shaitan, could be influenced by our desires and our delusions. So this is the verses actually, there are many verses to the same effect, but one of the clearest verses is the one right at the end of Surah Al-Mu'minun, where Allah says, قَالَ كَمْ لَبِثْتُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ عَدَدَ سِنِينَ. Allah said to them, how many years did you stay on earth? They would say, لَبِثْنَا يَوْمًا أَوْ بَعْضَ يَوْمٍ. We have stayed for only one day or just a small portion of a day. That's the exact proportion of this dunya, of this life, to eternity. It's just like nothing.
So and in that we need to do our provisions for our journey, our deeds.
Our deeds, righteousness. Righteousness. You know, just to clarify the idea more, you know, our early generations, they grasp this fact very beautifully. Al-Hasan al-Basri says, son of Adam, you are just a bunch of days. You are a bunch of days. Each day that passes by, that's one part of you has gone forever. So each day you're losing part of yourself. And another statement by Al-Hasan al-Basri himself, which is very, very powerful. He says, Ya ibn Adam, anta bayna matiyatain. O son of Adam, you are riding two vehicles. The day, it takes you to the night. The night takes you to the following day, and so on and so forth, and until they submit you to the hereafter. So we are riding vehicles every day, so we are traveling.
Subhanallah. So the idea of the mindset of the Prophet ﷺ in the idea of traveling was prevalent among the pious predecessors. Really.
They lived their lives aware of that fact. They never lost sight of it.
That's amazing. It's an amazing concept. Really.
This is why they had the zeal, the determination, the energy. This is why they could pray so many hours at night. But today we find it very difficult.
Jazakallah, Shaykh. Thank you so much for coming on the show once again and joining us and really explaining to us the idea of the mindset of a traveller and how to really think about that. Have a think about it back home. We're certainly thinking about it here. Join us next time on the Ark of Noah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
There is no man more dear to me throughout the whole of history.